Hi everyone, my name is Mary Beth. Welcome to my channel. Today is Friday. Thank God it's Friday. So today is Friday, May 1st. Happy May. Happy May 1st. Is today a holiday? I don't know. I thought something happened on May. I guess that's May 5th. That's Cinco de Mayo I'm thinking of. Anyway, so happy May. And so today we're going to ask both the DM and the DF what is shifting for you and what shadow aspects are affecting you. Ooh, which shadows are affecting you? Okay, so let's begin. Okay, so let's start with the DM. I want to pick that up a little bit. Sorry. There we go. All right, so what is shifting for you, DMs? What is shifting for you this week? What's happening? What's shifting for you? For the Divine Masculine Collective, please. What is shifting you? What is shifting you? Two cards, please. What is shifting? What is shifting? What's shifting this week? Ooh. Ooh, okay. Interesting. Okay. So what's shifting for the Divine Masculine this week is that they are definitely like fantasizing. Oh my goodness, look at that. Look at those two. They feel like they have this, like their heads up in the clouds. They want to move towards you with this love, this cup of love, and they are thinking about you and they're fantasizing, and it's almost like positive now. It's just like that's what's shifting to me. This is positive. It's not like a obsession. It's not like a negative thinking. This is positive thinking. So this is what's shifting in them. They're just kind of dreaming about their love for you. So this is what's shifting for the DM this week. But let's look at the feminine. What is shifting for the Divine Feminine at this time? What is shifting for the Divine Feminine Collective, please? What is shifting? Oh, that didn't work. That didn't work out. What is shifting for the Divine Feminine, please? What is shifting for the Divine Feminine, please? Two cards. What is shifting? Interesting. Wow. That is very daunting, actually. That's like the opposite of the Divine Masculine. What is shifting? Well, it's almost like what's shifting for the Divine Feminine is like as the Divine Masculine's feeling positive about their Divine Feminine, I feel like the Divine Feminine is feeling kind of, this is both the 8 and 9 of Swords, okay? And so kind of feeling anxious about the situation. Some of you might be suffering this week, with what's going on, kind of missing your DM. And obviously they miss you too, but it's more of like in a positive light where they want to, like their heads up in their clouds and they want to offer this couple love. Whereas the Divine Feminine's saying, well, like, how do you know? Like, you don't see this happening and there's nothing tangible. It's happening, right? In the physical. And so what's shifting is that you kind of like suffering in silence. That's interesting. So let me get a clarifier on that. What is shifting? Why is the 8 and 9 of Pentacles, Swords here? Sorry. Why is the 8 and 9 of Swords here for the Divine Feminine? What is shifting for the Divine Feminine? Why? What's happening here? What's happening here? Yeah. There is some accelerated motion going on. So there is something shifting that you just don't see yet because this is about action. There is some kind of accelerated motion. So it's almost like you're feeling this way, right? You're feeling like, you're suffering, you're trapped in fear. You're like, oh, okay, I thought it would have happened by now. I thought I would have heard from my Divine Masculine by now. And, you're starting to feel like, this is over. It's never going to happen. But then I feel like something does shift and I feel like some kind of accelerated motion does. I feel like something happens right after that. So, so as you're feeling like this and you're feeling like, wow, this is not what I thought. There's something that's not right. I don't know what to believe anymore. Something shifts in your life. Sorry about the glare. Something shifts in your life with this Eight of Wands energy. Could be communication, as it looks like they want to. This is kind of like a standstill card. Like, I don't really feel like this horse is really moving. I feel like it's more like fantasizing. So I don't know if this doesn't look like a message to me. It looks more like they're just fantasizing and they got their heads up in their cloud, like their heads up are in the clouds, thinking about you and fantasizing about you. That's what this looks like. But something shifts, something does. And I don't know, I'm kind of interested in what that is. So what does shift? What what is this Eight of Wands about, please? What shifts for the Divine Feminine? What is this Eight of Wands? What does this have to do with, please? And again, this is for the collective, so just take what resonates and leave the rest. Aw, yeah. Look at that. Wow. Harmony. Okay, so that's what shifts. So it looks like for some of you, there is some kind of harmony here. Something happens. There is a shift here. Okay, and it's like out of the blue. I almost feel like for some of you, it's like out of the blue, like unexpected. For some of you, this is going to be very unexpected. So with the number 8, I feel like this could happen within 8 weeks. Could be 8 days, 8 weeks, 8 months, but I'm feeling more like 8 weeks. I don't know why. There's something that's going to shift here. Okay, and we got 2 8s on the ground. So since I have 2 8s on the ground, let's take a look at this because I do like to have my numerology. So yeah, that's all about taking risks. It's about being like achieving goals, being courageous, driven. And it's about success. It's about manifestation, feeling powerful, hardworking. Okay, so we have 2 8s on the ground. So I just wanted to bring that up. That's beautiful. Okay. So let's take a look at the next question. So let's look at what are the shadows, right? What are the shadow aspects that are affecting? Okay. So what shadows are affecting the Divine Masculine? What shadows, please, are affecting the Divine Masculines at this time? What shadows are affecting the Divine Masculine at this time? What shadows for this week? What shadows are affecting the Divine Masculine at this time this week? 2 cards. Well, these are very positive cards, actually. So for some of them, what they're telling me is that the shadow is that they are not feeling strong enough right now to approach you, and they're not stable enough right now to offer their cup of love. They're more here right now. They're more of a knight right now. That's why you're going to have to give it a good 8 weeks or so. For some of you, I feel like it's like 8 weeks. It could be 8 days. It could be 8 months. But anyway, so they're working on their stability. They're working on their stability and they're working on their strength right now. And then also, let me pull some of these as well. So let me pull some shadows. Like what is the divine working on right now? What shadows? What shadows are the divine working right now? One more. Okay, what shadows? So this is something, if you want to do the emotion code, you can help to release. So for some of the divine, I know these are very small. For some of the Divine Masculine, they are working on insecurity. They're feeling very insecure. So they're not quite the King of Cups. They're not quite the King of Cups yet. This is what they're working towards. You want them to come in as a king. But some of them are feeling kind of insecure at this time. Okay. And for some of you, there's some sadness happening. Maybe the Divine Masculine is having some sadness. And so that is another shadow that they are working on. It's like a trapped emotion. So if you know that there are these trapped emotions, you can help release it through chakra cleansing, energy work, Reiki, the emotion code, okay? And the last one you got is humiliation. So perhaps in your divine masculine's past, maybe there was some humiliation that happened at some time. And so that is a trapped emotion that could also be blocking. So these emotions, these trapped emotions could be blocking union. So again, that's insecurity, humiliation, and sadness, okay? So these are some, that doesn't mean they're feeling that now. It just means that these might be trapped emotions that's inside of them that need to be cleared through energy work, okay? Because we're very, as you know, and I always say, life is nothing but, as everyone says, right? Life is nothing but energy, vibration, and frequency. All right, so let's look at the divine feminine. On the divine feminine side, what shadow side is divine feminine working on, or what is the divine feminine's shadow? That's like, what kind of shadows are affecting the union? 2 cards, please, for the divine feminine. Okay. So for the divine feminine, some of the shadows is not trusting your intuition. So sometimes maybe being in your head. So memories of love is reversed. So some of the shadows that could be happening right now is that you're kind of stuck in the past. Instead of having memories of love, you're having memories of hate or memories of not so good. And, whatever it is that you feel like the past was. And so that is a shadow that you need to release and work on. So this could be sadness as well, having sadness instead of looking at the past as memories of love and just really cherishing what you had and like what was good. You're maybe looking at what was not good, what went wrong, and maybe you're feeling sad about it. And then trusting your intuition, okay? So when you don't trust your intuition, that's another shadow, okay? So this is the priestess, high priestess. So this is also talking about mysteries. So this is also not being open to what's behind door number 1. So there's something behind that door that you're just not seeing. There's something that's being hidden and you just can't quite see it yet. So your shadows are blocking you from opening that door. As soon as you balance yourself out and you look at the past with loving eyes, that door will be open to you and you will be able to see the truth of the thing, truth of everything. Trust me, because this would happen to me. That's what happens. It's like the divine's like, oh, well, you did the work. Let's show you. Let's give you the answers now. Let's show you what's behind door number 1. Let's show you what we've been hiding from you this whole time. It's actually quite interesting. Okay, so also let me get another message here. Let me see. Let's see, what else is affecting the union here? This is the Divine Flame Love Oracle deck. So let's see if there's any additional messages about the union that we should know for today. Any additional messages, please? One more. I'll just shuffle one more time. For the Divine Feminine, Divine Masculine. What else would you like us to know? Oh, it says, don't give up. You are not alone. Don't give up. The divine wants you to know to not give up. You're almost there. So it's almost like, you're feeling kind of, trapped in fear. You're suffering. You're feeling like this. And then all of a sudden, boom, something happens. And yeah. So don't give up. Don't give up on this. Okay. And let's get some messages. Let's see. Let's get some messages, please. So let's get a message from this deck. Can I have a message from the Divine Masculine to the Divine Feminine, please? As the Divine Feminine would love to hear a nice message from their Divine Masculine. Yeah, so we got this card before. I just can't accept myself and can't see why you'd accept me either. So, so that's the thing, is that they're not feeling quite strong and they're not quite feeling like the king yet. For some of you, not all of you. For some of you, they're not quite accepting themselves. And that could mean that they're just on a different timeline. So If you are with your divine masculine up here, they do feel full. And when they're in peace and you're in peace, they have to mirror that peace back to you. And that is where they will be this. They will be that king for you. Okay? Up here. Okay? Maybe even at the love vibration. But if you're down here in fear and suffering and grief, well, they're probably, they're barely this. They're barely a knight because, they have to match you. They have to match you in vibration because that's your twin flame. So keep working on your vibration. That's very important. Let's get one more message, please. And plus, this is what I coach on. So if you're interested in a, coaching on that, that is what I coach on. Sorry, these are all upside down. Okay, here we go. Also, a twin flame reading would also be helpful. I'm having a discount now through May 31st. You can check that in the description box below. One last message, please, from the Divine Masculine to the Divine Feminine, please. One last message. What does the Divine Masculine want the Divine Feminine to know at this time? Yep, I need more time to figure things out. Yep, I need more time to figure things out. And that makes sense because they're just not really accepting themselves right now. And they are instead kind of longing. They're just kind of longing right now, just kind of fantasizing. And they kind of put you on a pedestal right now for some of you. They're kind of putting you on a pedestal right now, dreaming about you, but not quite accepting themselves, not quite feeling like enough. But again, you just have to know that this is your own divine feminine and your own divine masculine energies. And when you balance your own masculine and feminine energies out, it balances them out in this matrix. Okay. Well, I do hope you enjoyed this reading. If you did, please like, share, subscribe, hit the notification button. I am very grateful for all of my new subscribers. Thank you so much. I am in the 90s with subscribers, and I did say I was going to pull a name when I hit 100. So I think I'm just going to do that next weekend, no matter what, because it's like not that far. So anyway, thank you so much for all my new subscribers. And if you did subscribe, or if you subscribe, just email me at twinflamealchemisttarot@gmail.com. It's in the description box below. And let me know, and I could put your name in the drawing. And I will ask more questions than this in your personal reading. Okay, thank you so much for joining me, and have an awesome weekend. I will see you tomorrow. Because I'm doing this daily now. The Divine wants me to do this daily. So the questions we're going to ask tomorrow is what are the hopes and fears for the DMDF, and what will manifest in the next 30 days. All right, talk to you later. See you then. Thanks. Bye.